Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. Well, let me turn to my guest who is here with me this morning. No stranger to radio or to KSJE. The one and only Jenny Lee Ryan is here from the Farmington Public Library. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. I haven't seen you since the 4th of July parade.
I know, right? That's true.
MC'd together, yeah.
That's right. We're getting ready to do the Connie Mack parade in a couple of weeks.
Connie Mack coming up soon. Yes,
that's true.
The great duo of parades.
That's right. It is. The summer duo.
The summer duo, yes. We're everywhere.
We are everywhere. But today we're on the radio.
Today we're on the radio.
And our focus is the summer at the Farmington Public Library.
Specifically summer reading. It's still going on.
Okay.
You still have time to log the books you've read and earn your free limited edition summer reading t-shirt. You've got until July 31st is the last day to log your books. So go to infoway.org. If you haven't registered yet, go ahead and register. And then depending on the age group you are is how many books you have to read and log. Little hint, the library doesn't check.
What?
So you can, things that you read starting in June and you haven't put them in yet, go ahead and put them in.
It's anarchy.
Yeah. It's anarchy, yes.
Okay.
Yes, the library is anarchy, obviously.
That you don't check. Well, that you don't check, I'm just saying. And we're showing on the screen right now the page from the library's website of where you go to sign up at infoway.org.
Right, so go to infoway.org and then pick your age group. Hopefully you know how old you are. And then register. You'll do a username and password. You'll log your books. Adults, it's 5 books. Teens, it's 6 books. Let me make sure I get this right.
You can look at your notes. It's okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Teens, it's 5 books. Adults, it's 6 books. I got that switched. You know what? Just read 10 books and you'll be set.
Yeah.
And then children, it's 15 books. Everything counts.
Everything.
Comic books.
The back of a cereal box.
Audio books. Again, library doesn't check, but
Okay.
we would encourage you to read an actual book,
Okay.
Scott.
Oh, all right, all right.
But
I'm sorry you weren't on camera for that reaction because that was classic, everyone, when I mentioned that. But yeah, okay. Read an actual book or magazine.
Magazine, audio
comic book, graphic novel.
Anything you read together as a family, you can log.
Counts for everybody.
It counts for everybody.
Right.
In fact, there's a family portal, and I think what you can do is log the book once because you've read it together as a family, and then it logs onto everybody's account, and everybody gets a t-shirt.
There you go.
So, yeah.
We're already hearing from a fan on our Facebook page. Summer reading is the best.
It really is.
So
yeah.
see? There you go. You have fans already.
We do. We
at
have
the
a lot
Farmington
of
Public
fans,
Library.
yeah.
Yes, you do. And so this will go on until the end of summer.
July 31st is the last day to log your books.
Okay, so that's coming up.
That is coming up.
In a few weeks, everyone.
And then we'll have your shirt available to pick up, I believe.
What kind of shirt is it?
It's a free limited edition summer reading t-shirt.
Yes.
And if you look,
Jenny
if you
Lee
have
is
the brochure.
looking at the brochure.
Yes.
Right? And so
I'm holding it up to the camera so you can flip over to the camera.
You are, but it's going to show up backwards because because of the technical things. But I can show it the right way. But you can look on your
show it.
brochure.
Okay.
It looks like this, everyone. This is perfect radio.
Yes.
But there you are.
Well, if you're going to put cameras in here, I'm going to use visual aids.
There you are.
So,
yes.
Yeah, so the first day to pick up your shirt is August 5th, and then we'll have a big back-to-school thing. But you just come in, you tell us who you are, and get your shirt if you've logged all your books.
There you go.
So, and adults, when you complete the summer reading program, you're automatically entered into a chance to win an iPad Mini 4.
Nice.
Teens who complete the program can use our 3D printer, so you earn time on the 3D printer.
Okay.
And then kids, there's prizes all summer long. So if you've been doing summer reading, make sure you swing by the library lab in the youth services area, see if your library card number is up there, your name is up there, and you may have already won a prize.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Well, there you go. And that's everybody can be a winner, perhaps.
Everyone is a winner.
Right? Because they're reading over the summer.
Exactly.
See how that goes? That's great.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's kind of my thing.
Very good.
So
now you're also asking for people to take a survey.
We've got a survey going
library?
on right now because
You really want to know what I think?
I really do want to know what you
I
think.
think.
Well, I already know what you think.
Okay.
But we want to know what everyone thinks so that we can plan the future of the library.
Right.
It's been a while since we brought in Bill Heidel. He's the architect that designed the building.
Okay.
And he's also our library consultant. So we brought him in, we did some public meetings, and now it's the survey portion. We're asking for your ideas, we're asking for your opinions, we're asking how you use the library now. If you don't use the library, what can we do to encourage you to use the library, or what's the reason you don't use the library? What kind of resources you would like, what kind of things you would like to see. So it's I think it's about a 22 question survey.
It's not very long.
No, it's not very long at all. And at the end, you can enter into a drawing to win a Yeti cooler. So now, do you know about these Yeti coolers?
I have heard about these Yeti coolers.
Oh my gosh,
Apparently they are the big thing.
They are amazing. When I went to pick it up, I was like, oh yeah, Yeti cooler, great. But I picked it up and oh my gosh, that thing is solid. It's awesome. And when I picked it up and then I put it in my car and I drove around and picked up some of the other prizes for the drawing.
Right.
When I got into the building, I opened it up, and the outside was warm from my car, from sitting in my car.
Right,
but the inside still had like the cool air conditioning from the place where I picked it up.
See there? Well, that's the whole point.
So it's amazing. I was like, this is witchcraft. This is, so that's a pretty nice prize. So
Right. Well, and if you've priced a Yeti cooler, you know why maybe they're priced the way they are because the job they do.
They are really good.
Yeah, that's it. So
Really
this is a chance to win a free one of these.
A free one, I know.
And if you take the survey, and then you will just draw random names, and then there's other prizes too, perhaps, right, from the survey respondents.
There are. There's a $50. There's some $50 gift cards. D.H. Lacombe, Aspen Leaf Yogurt, Durango Joe's Coffee. There's a Google Play card. So if you're playing the Pokemons, you can buy all the accoutrement for your Pokemons if you're on Android.
Okay.
And then
This is really accoutrement, really? Wow. Is that a special category at the Play Store?
Yes, it is, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
You can buy those things?
In France, yes.
I see. All right. Okay.
So,
but lots of other opportunities.
Lots of other prizes. But
someone on Facebook is suggesting we have a comedy show.
I saw that.
If you want more of this banter, you can come to the Connie Mack Parade.
Yeah, don't encourage him either.
Thank
or
you.
Me.
Right.
You probably shouldn't encourage me.
Right.
So, no, there's a lot of chances to win prizes, but the best thing is you're helping us shape the future of the library.
And this talks about or asks about all different types of things from, I mean, we would think about just the regular books and other things at the library physically, but also the programs that you do, the different parts of the library,
right.
and other things that the library does that people may not always think about, and that's what you're asking us to think about.
Things that maybe you've seen at other libraries or you think that we should have. We're not going to be able to do everything in there, but we're just getting kind of a gauge of what the community needs and what the community wants, sure. And how we can best serve the community.
You can't complain if you don't participate. So here's your chance to let the library know what you like and what you'd like to see, and then you can complain if you don't like what they do.
Exactly.
I suppose.
Yes. And your answers are not tied to your entries, so
that's right. It's an anonymous survey, but your name just goes into the drawing for the prizes.
You only put in your name if you want a chance to win the Yeti, and even then, it's not connected to your answers. Right. So.
And like any survey, it's only as good as the number of people that respond. So the more people that respond, the better the coverage and the variety of respondents is about the information you're getting.
Right. We want, we serve 100,000 people in San Juan County, 50,000 people in Farmington, but we are contracted to serve the entire county. So the more county residents that we get to answer that survey, the better we're going to be able to serve the entire county. So, yeah.
My guest this morning, Jenny Lee Ryan, is here from the Farmington Public Library. We're talking about summer reading and all the other summer programs going on at the library and the big survey that the library is asking the community about what they'd like to see at the library, what maybe they've seen at other libraries. And again, all this information is available on the library's website at infoway.org, and you can enter online and get your friends to do it too, to get their opinions in there.
Absolutely. More the merrier.
And then from these results, you're going to be kind of helping to, I guess, guess, drive the library's programs into the future?
Right.
Is the idea?
We're going to come up with a strategic plan. It's something that we're required to do by the state library, but it's also a good idea to have a plan for the future. I mean, the library that we have now wouldn't exist without that community input and without that, planning and forward thinking. I also want to remind you, it opened in 2003. You realize the library is no longer. It's
the new library,
no,
right?
it's not the new library. It's
That's right.
That building is 16 years old.
Wow.
And that's
It's old enough to drive.
it really is. Yes.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
But the compliment that we get the most is that the building, it still looks new. We're very careful about maintaining that building, keeping it, as up to date as we possibly can. Our custodians and maintenance, oh my gosh, we would be nowhere without them.
Sure.
I mean, they're amazing.
Well, and it's gotten some national, if not global, recognition, I think, for the architecture and the design of the library building. And so it's great to see it in such good repair, and it's something this whole community, I think, is proud of when they
really
bring people
proud
to
of,
town.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
The first year we opened 2003, won the Architectural Digest Award for Best Lighting and Best Furniture. And then it's been featured, a couple of years ago, it was featured in Elle Decor, which is
and they have lots of accoutrements in that
They do
magazine.
have accoutrements.
Yes.
It's like the online version of Elle magazine.
Right.
And so they picked one library in each state, and the Farmington Public Library was chosen to represent New Mexico.
Nice.
I've seen that article, like it was a couple of years ago, but I see it pop up on Facebook every
Sure.
once in a while. So, that just, the internet lives forever, I guess.
It does. Once
So-
things get posted, that's true.
Yes,
But
yeah.
it's a great recognition for the library.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
that's very true. Also, we want to talk about Cottonwood Concerts because there's another one coming up next week, as I mentioned, off of our calendar.
Next Friday, KSJE is sponsoring the Cottonwood Concerts, and next Friday is the Meanderings. It should be really fun for those that haven't been to our Cottonwood Concerts. We do a show at 3:30 in the Rotunda because
Inside.
the acoustics. I know it sounds weird to talk about the acoustics in a library, but that Rotunda.
To talk about a
that
rotunda
center-
in a library, too. But okay, but we have one.
But that round area in the center, if you didn't know, that's called the Rotunda, and it just sounds amazing. It's a great way to end the week, 3:30 on Friday,
Right.
And then at 6 o'clock we move outside under the cottonwood trees.
That's the name.
And do another performance. So you can bring your lawn chair, bring your blanket, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, they're
So-
great. They're great concerts. It's a lot of fun, and the Meanderings are looks like kind of a keyboard guitar duo from the picture I'm seeing.
Yes, I believe it's like folk music.
Sure.
You can go to the library's website at infoway.org, click on the calendar. It has more information about the Meanderings. I did not bring that with me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And then we also have some more information at the library that you can take with the
Right.
book.
And there's only 2 concerts left in the
Only
series,
2
and so
concerts
then
left.
August 2nd will be the Isadora Band, which
Yes.
we'll let folks know about as well, so you can kind of plan your next couple of Fridays. Join us.
Absolutely. Yes. And then the big event on the 20th
Yes.
is our Make Do Fair and Palette Throwdown, something that we do every year.
Look,
So
there's a graphic for that.
Look, witchcraft.
Yeah.
So we go to the concert Friday night and then come back on Saturday.
Come back on Saturday.
See the competitors in the palette throwdown. It's basically whatever you can upcycle, recycle, make from pallet wood.
Right.
We see just great entries every year. There's still time to register. So if you've made something or you don't know what to do this weekend, then make something with a used pallet.
There you go.
And enter it. You could win, a $500 gift card, a $250 gift card, a $100 gift card, and then we have random drawings. So we really encourage you to participate. To register, to get all the details, the rules, and everything, go to infoway.org. Click on this link that if you're watching on the internets, you can see what it looks like.
On
But
the
just-
YouTubes,
On the
kids.
YouTubes.
Yes.
The World Wide Web.
That's right. Infoway.org has all the information, though, and you can enter online. And
You can enter online.
And it's free to enter, right? It's free
Absolutely,
to
yeah.
be part of this. So if you've got, a pallet lying around and some time this weekend, as you mentioned, you can just create something and enter it, and who knows?
And if you don't know where to get some of the used pallets, call us 599-1270. Ask for Aaron. He is the connection. I know he was in here last month. He is the connection for used pallets. So,
and they are available some places.
That's the rumor, yes.
Yes. So Aaron can set you up. He can hook you up.
Yes.
Sounds a little surly, but okay.
I know, right?
I know, but it's all on the up and up, everybody.
Call 599-1270. Talk to Aaron.
That's right.
He's very nice, and
Yes,
he can give you some ideas of where to find some used pallets. So, and if you're looking for ideas, we have a Pinterest page for the library, and we have a board. I just pinned a whole bunch of ideas that I found on Pinterest. So if you're looking for things, just look for the library's Pinterest board.
And I've always been impressed by the projects that I have seen when I've been to this event, because it goes from the large events like outdoor patio furniture made out of pallets to small little, like almost like I think it was like a farm scene or something that the pallet has been almost kind of carved into little toothpicks and then reconstructed into this little miniature village.
The chess set? Do you remember the chess set?
So
and it's dog houses, bird houses, furniture, R2D2.
Right.
I mean,
right. A dragon, I think.
A dragon. There was a dinosaur.
Yeah.
A lemonade stand. That one year.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Every year we're surprised by what comes in. Yeah. And we never get the same thing twice. So.
That's true.
Yeah. So we're really excited about the pallet throwdown. If woodworking is not your thing, join us for the Make Do Fair. Everyone can make or do something.
That's true.
So if you want to come in and demonstrate what you can make or do, we're still taking registrations for that. Again, go to infoway.org, register with your project. If you just want to present, but you don't know what project you want to do, I know we've made this offer to your speech students.
Yes,
your
some of my public speaking students will be presenting at the Make Do Fair.
Absolutely. So we have a list of projects that are ready to go. So if you just want practice public speaking, it's a great opportunity to volunteer.
And we're showing a picture of some paper roll animals.
Yes, it looks like toilet paper rolls turned into. Oh, those are cute.
You've seen this before, right?
No, because I was presenting on the other side of the building. I believe I was doing my T-shirt bags.
Yes, that's right.
I'm taking a break on those.
Okay.
Mama needs a break. But we are going to be presenting. We have a new online database. It's free to access. It's through Joann's.
The fabric store.
Yes, yes, and it's
just a random Joanne, but I'm
Joanne. You know Joanne.
Joanne down the street. Yeah, sure, Joanne.
Yeah, Joanne. Yeah, you got it. Right. But it's called Creative Bug. It's free with your library card. It's crafting videos. Like I've watched all the videos for cupcake decorating and learned some tips and tricks.
Shocking. I'm shocked that you would have watched a video like that.
What are you implying, Scott?
I think someone likes to cook.
Okay, so decorating, knitting, anything you want. There's instructional videos. Again, free with your library card. And now you can, when we first introduced it, you could only get it in the library. Now you can, on your mobile phone, you can
access it anywhere.
Anywhere,
with your library card and pin.
Anytime, library card and pin.
That's all you need.
Yeah, and we'll show you how to sign up for the account if you're having trouble with that, and we'll show you some of the things available on that. We'll have that going on our big 9 panel.
Nice. At the library.
At the library, yes.
Okay. This is all happening next Saturday, everybody. It is the Make Do and the Pallet Throwdown 6, but and we're showing again kind of some of the things. And these Make Do projects are all designed to kind of be using things maybe that you find around the house or that doesn't cost a lot to go get them to make and do them at home. That's the whole idea.
A lot of them are, upcycled, recycled. We've had, David did how to iron a shirt. So basically it's anything and everything. So you'd never really know. I've done the tutus, which are always a hit, the T-shirt bags where you just sew the bottom of the T-shirt, cut off the sleeves, and you got an upcycled bag.
Yeah. An all ages event.
All ages, yes. So
bring the kids because they can do something and learn how to make something at this event.
Absolutely, yes.
See, so
you should go into radio or something.
Or marketing or something, right? Yeah, there you go.
That.
Well, maybe I will. You never know. That could happen. But all happening next Saturday at the Farmington Public Library. Again, 11 to 1 is when everything gets started.
Correct. Yeah. So if you don't want to present, you don't have anything to enter into the competition, you want to get ideas for next year's competition.
Right.
Just show up 11 to 1. You can go all around the rotunda. You can try a few new things. Who knows? You might find a skill that you never knew you had.
That's true. That's true. And is it true? Doesn't the public get to vote on the palette projects?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
so the public gets a chance to kind of pick their favorite, right, to help them win.
Right. So
Yeah.
we need your help voting for the winner of the palette throwdown, who gets that $500 gift card.
Right. And bragging rights for next year.
And bragging rights, fame and glory.
Yeah.
So I hear that the R2D2 from the first year, which was 6 years ago, obviously, is like, it's like all, I know, math.
Right.
It's amazing.
Palette throwdown 6 would be
What?
6 years ago. Yeah. Okay.
That's so weird how
I
that
know
works
how that
out.
works out.
It's
It's true.
bizarre. But the R2D2, I believe, was at the Tales of Tomorrow
Oh,
comic
possibly.
book store
Yeah,
for a
wouldn't be
while.
surprised.
And
Sure.
yeah, so the R2D2 from the first year is still around Farmington somewhere.
That's true.
So
Well,
it was amazing.
You never know. But yeah, that
Yeah.
was a great way to kick off this this annual event now.
I know,
6
right?
years ago.
6 years ago.
So there you go. But
Math.
just some of
Love
the
it.
things going on at the Farmington Public Library. And I know there's a lot more other things in the summer reading brochure that folks can find for more details of what you're doing for the different age groups all summer long.
Absolutely. We've been having some really fun entertainment on Thursdays. Do not miss that, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Yesterday we had story creation. We had trained dogs telling a story.
Really?
So it was so fun.
Okay, okay.
they were border collies, very well trained.
Okay, I
So
can see that.
for the most part, yes. And I mean, what's better than dogs?
Nothing.
Yeah. Entertaining dogs.
Right.
Puppets. We've
Nice.
had puppets.
Sure.
We've had all kinds of different things. For the teens, we're doing a lot of the Teen Tech Tuesdays, so you can come in, try different tech, the Raspberry Pi, and of course, teens can always come in and play the video games.
Right.
So it's a good, fun, safe place for teens to hang out.
Right. Good.
And then what else do we have going on? Oh, we've got our back to school event.
Okay.
We've got our back to school event August 5th is when you can pick up your shirt. But I just, looking at it, we've got the Among the Stars lullabies for the little kids. So that's an outdoor event. That's going to be July 18th.
Okay.
So you can spend Thursday night at the library with the lullabies, Friday night with Cottonwood Concert, and then Saturday with the palette throwdown.
Wow.
And make do fair. So
You never have to leave.
Just plan your weekend at the library.
Just stay right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have fun.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, there's lots to do, of course, every summer. There always is with the summer reading program and all the other events that you have planned. So folks just go to the website, I think, is the best place to go to get all the
find
details.
everything. And you can see our new sign-up calendar.
Right.
So we've revamped our calendar, and you can go on there. You can get reminders. So if there's something that you want to do, like you don't want to forget the Cottonwood concert, you can sign up for like an email or a text reminder. You can add it to your calendar. You can share it on social media, and invite your friends. Be like, hey, I'm going to go to the Cottonwood concert. You should do, kind of thing. So you can do that all right from the calendar. So it's a lot more user friendly.
Well, there you go. And again, it is the summer reading brochure, everybody, at the Farmington Public Library. It looks like this. You can see it. Pick one up at the library here at KSJE. I know they're also around town in various locations that
Yes.
folks can find. And then when you open it up, there's the whole big, gigantic calendar of all the things that are going on, as we showed you earlier, all summer long. So can't miss it.
Yep.
So there you go.
That's perfect for hanging on your fridge.
Exactly. Someone must have designed it that way.
Weird how that worked out.
I know.
I know.
That's very true.
It's crazy.
Thanks for coming in, as always.
That's it? We're done?
We're kind of done.
Wow.
Are you all right? Do you have more to say?
I do.
What else do you want to cover?
We've got the teacher orientation coming up. So
Okay.
if you're
right.
a teacher, sign up
Yes.
for the teacher orientation.
Okay.
You get lots of free stuff and lunch, and then you get to learn how to use all of our resources for your students.
All right. Is that happening in July or August?
August 1st.
Okay.
So sign up now.
That'll be here before we know it. So
I know.
Good point.
Well, apparently the end of the show was here before I knew it.
apparently that's true, but that's all right. You don't have to worry about the timing. I've got it. But
Okay.
But we've got to go.
All right.
Sorry. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having
Come
me.
back anytime.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's Jenny Lee Ryan from the Farmington Public Library, everybody. My guest here on KSJE. Back with more in just a moment. The time right now is 8:36. KSJE is supported by Music in the Mountains, a world-class classical music festival in Durango, Colorado, offering orchestra, chamber, and world music concerts from July 6th through July 28th. This year, the festival main stage will be at the Community Concert Hall at Fort Lewis College, in addition to venues throughout the region. Music in the Mountains. Find out more at musicinthemountains.com. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.